Welcome back to our channel, where we dive into the captivating world of rare coins. Today, we're spotlighting a true American classic, the 1-cent coin from 1964. This little piece of history might seem like just another penny, but hold on. It could be worth more than you think. Stay tuned as we explore its history, design, and most importantly, its incredible value. To understand the significance of the 1964 1-cent coin, we need to take a trip back in time. The year 1964 was pivotal in American history. The country was at the height of the Civil Rights Movement, and President Lyndon B. Johnson was championing the Great Society programs. Amidst this backdrop, the U.S. Mint produced billions of coins, including the 1964 penny. Interestingly, the 1964 penny is made of 95% copper and 5% zinc, a composition that was standard before the introduction of the zinc-coated pennies in 1982. These early copper pennies were widely circulated, making them a familiar sight in the pockets of Americans across the nation. Now, let's take a closer look at the design of the 1964 penny. On the obverse side, you'll find a portrait of President Abraham Lincoln, a tribute to the 16th president who has been featured on the penny since 1909. The design was created by Victor David Brenner, and it beautifully captures Lincoln's likeness, symbolizing unity and perseverance. Flipping the coin over to the reverse side, you'll see the iconic image of the Lincoln Memorial. This structure represents not only Lincoln's legacy but also the values he stood for: freedom, equality, and democracy. The details of the memorial, with its columns and steps, reflect a significant part of American heritage. So, what makes the 1964 penny so intriguing to collectors? While many of these coins were minted and circulated, a few key factors contribute to their rarity and appeal. First, the overall condition of the coin plays a vital role. Most 1964 pennies you find will be worn from years of circulation, but those that are in uncirculated or mint condition are much harder to come by. In addition, certain variations, such as the double die error, can significantly increase the value of the coin. This rare minting error occurs when the coin is struck more than once, causing a noticeable doubling effect on the design elements. Collectors are always on the lookout for these unique features, which can dramatically elevate a coin's worth. Among the 1964 pennies, the most sought-after version is the 1964 D penny, minted in Denver. Due to various factors, including the sheer number produced and the subsequent wear, high-grade examples of this penny can fetch impressive sums in the collector's market. If you're lucky enough to find one of these coins in exceptional condition, you might be sitting on a goldmine. Now, let's get to the exciting part: the potential value of the 1964 penny. If you happen to possess a rare uncirculated 1964 penny or one with the sought-after double die error, you could be looking at a value of an astonishing $67,000, that's right, $67,000 for a single 1964 penny. Who would have thought that a coin worth just 1 cent could hold such incredible value? If you've got old coins lying around or come across a 1964 penny in your change, make sure to examine it closely. It could be worth a fortune. Today, we're diving into a fascinating piece of American history, the 1-cent coin from 1976. This seemingly ordinary penny might surprise you with its remarkable story and extraordinary value. So stick around, because by the end of this video, you'll find out just how much this little coin could be worth. The year 1976 was a significant one for the United States as it marked the bicentennial celebration, the 200th anniversary of the signing of the Declaration of Independence. In honor of this momentous occasion, the U.S. Mint produced a special series of coins, including the 1-cent penny. While the design of the penny didn't change for this year, it was a time when patriotism was at an all-time high, and many Americans were collecting coins to commemorate the celebration. Interestingly, the 1976 penny was minted in a time when the U.S. was experiencing economic challenges, including inflation and changes in coinage composition. The penny was still made from a mixture of 95% copper and 5% zinc, a material standard before the switch to zinc-coated pennies in 1982. Let's take a closer look at the design of the 1976 penny. On the obverse, you'll find the iconic portrait of President Abraham Lincoln, a design that has graced the penny since 1909. The image captures Lincoln's enduring legacy and commitment to the ideals of freedom and unity. Turning to the reverse side, you'll see the traditional depiction of the Lincoln Memorial. This architectural masterpiece symbolizes the values Lincoln stood for: equality and democracy. The intricate details of the memorial reflect the beauty of American heritage and serve as a tribute to one of the nation's greatest leaders. So, what makes the 1976 penny a standout in the eyes of collectors? While millions were produced, specific factors contribute to its rarity and appeal. The overall condition of the coin is paramount. Most 1976 pennies you encounter will show signs of wear from circulation. However, those that remain in uncirculated or mint condition are increasingly rare and sought after. Additionally, variations can significantly enhance the coin's value. For instance, certain 1976 pennies may feature unique minting errors, such as the double die variety, which occurs when the coin is struck twice, resulting in a noticeable doubling effect on the design. Collectors often covet these unique pieces, as they can command much higher prices in the market. Among the 1976 pennies, the 1976 D penny minted in Denver is particularly noteworthy. High-grade examples of this coin can be especially valuable due to the combination of its bicentennial significance and its relative rarity in pristine condition. If you find one of these in great shape, you might just have a hidden treasure on your hands. Now, for the moment you've all been waiting for. If you happen to possess a rare uncirculated 1976 penny, or one with the coveted double die error, you could be looking at a staggering value of $57,000, that's right, $57,000 for a single 1976 penny. It's incredible to think that a coin worth just 1 cent could hold such tremendous value. So, if you have any old pennies lying around, or if you come across a 1976 penny in your change, be sure to examine it carefully. You could be sitting on a small fortune. Today, we're shining a spotlight on a lesser-known gem, the 1-cent coin from 1979. While it may seem like just another penny, this coin has a fascinating story and could be worth a surprising amount of money. Stick around, because by the end of this video, you'll learn just how much this little coin could fetch. To appreciate the 1979 penny, let's first step back in time. The late 1970s were a period of transformation in the United States. The country was facing economic challenges, including high inflation and energy crises. Yet, amidst these challenges, 1979 marked a year of change for the U.S. Mint and the nation as a whole. In 1979, the penny continued to be minted in the traditional 95% copper and 5% zinc composition, which had been the standard since the early 20th century. However, the economic landscape was shifting, and discussions about the future of coinage were on the rise. The popularity of coin collecting was also experiencing a resurgence, with many Americans beginning to see the value in preserving coins as a form of investment. Now, let's delve into the design of the 1979 penny. On the obverse side, you'll find the well-known portrait of President Abraham Lincoln, a design that has graced the penny since 1909. Victor David Brenner's iconic portrayal of Lincoln captures his strength and commitment to the ideals of freedom and unity, reminding us of the sacrifices made for these values. Flipping the coin over, you'll see the traditional reverse design featuring the Lincoln Memorial. This architectural marvel symbolizes the very principles Lincoln championed: equality, democracy, and perseverance. The intricate details of the memorial serve as a reminder of America's rich history and the enduring legacy of one of its greatest leaders. So, what sets the 1979 penny apart in the collector's world? While millions were produced, several factors contribute to its rarity and appeal. First and foremost, the condition of the coin is crucial. Most 1979 pennies you encounter will show signs of wear due to circulation. However, finding one in uncirculated or mint condition is quite rare and can significantly increase its value. Additionally, certain variations or errors can dramatically enhance the coin's worth. One of the most sought-after variations is the 1979 double die penny. This occurs when the coin is struck multiple times, resulting in a noticeable doubling effect on certain design elements. Collectors often seek these unique error coins, as they can command impressive prices in the market. Among the 1979 pennies, the 1979D minted in Denver is particularly notable. Coins from this mint that are found in high grade are especially valuable. A well-preserved version of this penny, particularly one with a minting error, can be a collector's dream come true. Additionally, there are also rare versions that were minted in the Philadelphia Mint, and those can sometimes fetch higher prices, especially in pristine condition. Keep an eye out for these variations if you're sifting through your old coins. Now, let's get to the part you've been waiting for. If you happen to own a rare uncirculated 1979 penny, or one that features the coveted double die error, you could be looking at a remarkable value of $54,000, that's right, $54,000 for a single 1979 penny. It's incredible to think that a coin worth just 1 cent could hold such tremendous value. So, if you have any old pennies lying around, or if you happen to spot a 1979 penny in your change, be sure to examine it closely. You might just have a small fortune waiting to be discovered. Today, we're diving into an intriguing piece of American numismatic history, the 1-cent coin from 1981. While this penny may seem like just another piece of change, it holds a fascinating story and potentially significant value. So, stick around as we explore its history, design, and the surprising worth of this little coin. To truly appreciate the 1981 penny, we need to understand the context of its creation. The early 1980s were a time of economic uncertainty in the United States, characterized by high inflation and rising interest rates. The U.S. Mint was tasked with producing coins to meet the needs of a rapidly changing economy, and the 1981 penny continued the tradition of using a copper and zinc composition. By this time, pennies were primarily being produced with a blend of 95% copper and 5% zinc. This blend gave the penny its distinctive weight and color, making it a familiar sight in American wallets and piggy banks. Little did people know that some of these coins would become highly sought after by collectors in the years to come. Let's take a closer look at the design of the 1981 penny. On the obverse side, we find the timeless portrait of President Abraham Lincoln, a design that has adorned the penny since 1909. Created by artist Victor David Brenner, Lincoln's image symbolizes the enduring values of freedom and democracy that he fought to uphold. Flipping the coin over, the reverse features the iconic Lincoln Memorial, a tribute to one of America's greatest presidents. The memorial stands as a symbol of unity and equality, reminding us of Lincoln's legacy and the principles he championed. The intricate details on the memorial reflect the craftsmanship of the era and add to the coin's historical significance. Now, you might be wondering, what makes the 1981 penny stand out in the eyes of collectors? While millions were minted, several key factors contribute to its rarity and appeal. First, the condition of the coin is paramount. Most 1981 pennies you come across will show signs of wear from circulation, but those in uncirculated or mint condition are much rarer and more valuable. In addition to condition, some 1981 pennies have unique features or minting errors that make them even more desirable. One of the most sought-after varieties is the 1981 double die penny. This occurs when the coin is struck multiple times, causing a doubling effect on certain design elements, which collectors find fascinating. Error coins like these can significantly boost a coin's market value. Among the 1981 pennies, the 1981D minted in Denver is particularly noteworthy. If you happen to find one of these in exceptional condition, especially with a double die error, you could be looking at a valuable piece of numismatic history. Coins from the Philadelphia Mint can also be valuable, but the Denver Mint versions tend to stand out for collectors seeking high-grade examples. It's also worth noting that uncirculated coins, which have never been used in transactions, are the most sought after. If you happen to come across a well-preserved example, you could have a real treasure in your hands. Now, let's get to the exciting part, the potential value of the 1981 penny. If you have a rare uncirculated 1981 penny or one featuring the coveted double die error, you could be looking at an incredible value of $50,000, that's right, $50,000 for a single 1981 penny. It's astonishing to think that a coin worth just 1 cent could hold such immense value. So, if you have old coins tucked away or come across a 1981 penny in your change, be sure to examine it carefully. You might be sitting on a small fortune. Today, we're shining a spotlight on an intriguing piece of American history, the 1-cent coin from 1996. While this penny may seem ordinary, it has a remarkable story and could be worth a surprising amount of money. So stay tuned as we uncover the history, design, and the astounding value of this seemingly simple coin. To appreciate the significance of the 1996 penny, we need to understand the context of its creation. The mid-1990s were a vibrant time in American history, marked by economic growth and technological innovation. The U.S. Mint was busy producing coins to meet the demands of a growing economy and the evolving landscape of currency. In 1996, the penny continued to be made from a composition of 95% copper and 5% zinc, a formula that had been standard since the early 20th century. By this time, the penny was an integral part of everyday transactions, circulating widely in the hands of Americans across the country. Now, let's take a closer look at the design of the 1996 penny. On the obverse side, you'll find the iconic portrait of President Abraham Lincoln. This design has been a constant since 1909, created by artist Victor David Brenner. Lincoln's image on the penny is a powerful symbol of unity, freedom, and the enduring principles that define America. Turning the coin over, the reverse features the beloved Lincoln Memorial. This architectural marvel not only commemorates Lincoln's legacy but also embodies the values of equality and democracy that he fought for. The intricate details of the memorial remind us of the rich history of our nation and the sacrifices made for freedom. So, what makes the 1996 penny a standout in the eyes of collectors? While many of these coins were produced, several factors contribute to their rarity and appeal. First and foremost is the condition of the coin. Most 1996 pennies you encounter will show signs of wear from circulation. However, finding one in uncirculated or mint condition is quite rare and can significantly increase its value. Moreover, certain 1996 pennies have unique features or minting errors that make them even more desirable to collectors. One of the most sought-after varieties is the 1996 double die penny. This occurs when the coin is struck more than once, leading to a noticeable doubling effect on specific design elements. Collectors often find these error coins fascinating, as they can fetch much higher prices in the market. Among the 1996 pennies, the 1996 D minted in Denver stands out. High-grade examples of this coin, especially those featuring minting errors, can be particularly valuable. If you find one of these in exceptional condition, you might just have a hidden treasure. Additionally, coins minted in Philadelphia can also have significant value, particularly if they're in uncirculated condition. Collectors are always on the lookout for well-preserved examples, so keep an eye out if you're sorting through old coins. Now, for the moment you've all been waiting for. If you happen to possess a rare uncirculated 1996 penny, or one featuring the coveted double die error, you could be looking at an impressive value of $45,000, that's right, $45,000 for a single 1996 penny. It's incredible to think that a coin worth just 1 cent could hold such tremendous value. So, if you have any old pennies lying around or if you come across a 1996 penny in your change, be sure to examine it closely. You could be sitting on a small fortune. Today, we're turning our attention to a seemingly ordinary piece of currency, the United States 1-cent coin from 1993. You might think this little penny is just pocket change, but hold on to your hats, because it could be worth much more than you imagine. Stick around as we delve into the fascinating history, design details, and potential value of this special coin. Let's start with a little background. The 1993 1-cent coin, often referred to as the penny, was minted during a time of economic transition in the United States. The early 1990s saw a recession, followed by a period of recovery and growth. It was a time when the U.S. was grappling with both its identity and its place in the global economy. This coin was part of the Lincoln Penny series, which has a storied history that dates back to 1909, making it one of the longest-running coin designs in American history. In 1993, the U.S. Mint produced millions of these coins, so they were widely circulated. However, not all of them are created equal. A combination of factors, like condition, rarity, and unique features, can dramatically affect the coin's value. Now, let's take a closer look at the design of the 1993 1-cent coin. On the obverse side, you'll find the iconic image of Abraham Lincoln, our 16th president and a symbol of unity and perseverance. This portrait, designed by Victor David Brenner, has graced the penny for over a century and is beloved by many. Flipping the coin over, the reverse side features the famous depiction of the Lincoln Memorial, a tribute to Lincoln's legacy and the ideals of democracy. The intricate details in both designs tell a story of American history and values. However, it's important to note that certain variations in the design can increase the coin's collectability. So, what makes the 1993 1-cent coin a potential treasure? While many were minted, certain factors can make specific examples much more desirable to collectors. For instance, some coins from this year were struck with unique features or errors during the minting process. Minting errors can include double strikes, off-center strikes, or other anomalies that make a coin one of a kind. Condition is also critical when it comes to value. A penny that has been well preserved, free from wear and tear, can command a much higher price. Collectors often look for coins graded as uncirculated or proof quality. Coins that have been kept in pristine condition can significantly boost their market value. Let's discuss some specific features that might increase the value of the 1993 penny. For example, certain 1993 pennies were minted in Philadelphia without a mint mark, while others were minted in Denver with a D mint mark. These subtle differences can make a big impact in the collector's market. Moreover, there are also rare variants to look out for, such as the 1993 wide AM and the 1993 close AM pennies. These design variations are incredibly sought after by collectors, as they signify a break from the standard design. If you happen to have one of these rarer coins, you could be holding on to a valuable piece of history. Now, here comes the moment you've all been waiting for. If you have a 1993 United States 1-cent coin in uncirculated condition, or even better, one with a unique minting error, it could be worth an astonishing $43,000. Can you believe it? A single penny, once thought to be just a piece of everyday currency, could hold such significant value. So, the next time you dig through your change jar or find a penny on the street, take a closer look. You might just be holding a small fortune. Today, we're exploring a fascinating piece of American currency that might be hiding in your pocket change, the United States 1-cent coin from 1982. At first glance, it might seem like just a regular penny, but wait until you hear about its remarkable history and the incredible value it can hold. Stay tuned, because by the end of this video, you'll discover just how much this little coin could be worth. Let's kick things off with some historical context. The year 1982 was pivotal for the U.S. Mint, marking a significant change in the composition of the penny. Due to rising copper prices, the mint transitioned from the traditional copper composition to a new zinc core, coated with a thin layer of copper. This change was crucial for maintaining the penny's value and ensuring its continued production. In 1982 alone, the mint produced billions of these coins to meet public demand. However, this year is particularly interesting because two distinct compositions were minted. You have the older copper pennies produced at the beginning of the year, and then the new zinc pennies that followed. This creates a unique opportunity for collectors, as some 1982 pennies are made of pure copper, while others are not. Now, let's take a closer look at the design of the 1982 1-cent coin. On the obverse side, you'll find the iconic portrait of Abraham Lincoln, designed by Victor David Brenner. This image has adorned the penny since 1909, serving as a tribute to Lincoln's legacy and his contributions to American history. Turning the coin over, we see the familiar image of the Lincoln Memorial, a symbol of democracy and unity. The details on both sides of the coin are not just artistic, they represent the ideals and values that Lincoln stood for, making this coin more than just currency. It's a piece of American heritage. So, what makes the 1982 1-cent coin so appealing to collectors? While millions were minted, the real treasure lies in its rarity and condition. Most coins from this year saw heavy circulation, but uncirculated examples are like gold dust in the numismatic world. Uncirculated coins, free from wear and tear, are highly sought after. If you have a 1982 penny that has been well preserved, it could be a valuable find. Collectors are particularly interested in coins that show no signs of scratches, stains, or any other imperfections. Now, let's discuss some unique features that can dramatically increase the value of your 1982 penny. One notable variant is the 1982 copper penny, which is composed of 95% copper and 5% zinc. These coins were produced in limited quantities before the mint switched to the zinc composition. In addition, collectors often seek out the double die variety, where the coin features a noticeable doubling in the design elements on the obverse. This minting error is particularly coveted and can significantly enhance the coin's value. It's also worth noting that some 1982 pennies were minted in Philadelphia without a mint mark, while others were struck in Denver with a D mint mark. The presence or absence of these mint marks can influence the coin's desirability and value in the eyes of collectors. And now, for the moment you've all been waiting for. If you happen to have an uncirculated 1982 United States 1-cent coin or, even better, one of the rare copper variants, it could be worth an astonishing $49,000, that's right, $49,000 for a single penny. It's amazing how something so small can hold such immense value. So, the next time you're rummaging through your change or looking through your coin collection, keep an eye out for this little treasure. Today, we're diving into the captivating world of numismatics to explore a seemingly ordinary piece of American currency, the United States 1-cent coin from 1991. You might think it's just another penny, but wait until you hear about its fascinating history and the incredible value it can hold. Stick around, because by the end of this video, you'll discover just how much this little coin could be worth. Let's start with a bit of context. The year 1991 was a time of change and challenge for the United States. The country was recovering from a recession, and economic conditions were fluctuating. The U.S. Mint continued to produce pennies to meet the public demand for small change, with billions of 1-cent coins being minted that year. The 1991 penny was part of the long-running Lincoln penny series, which first debuted in 1909. Over the decades, this coin has remained a symbol of American values, resilience, and the legacy of Abraham Lincoln. Now, let's take a closer look at the design of the 1991 1-cent coin. On the obverse side, you'll find the iconic portrait of Abraham Lincoln, a tribute to the 16th President of the United States. This design, created by Victor David Brenner, has been cherished for over a century, embodying Lincoln's contributions to the nation. Flipping the coin over, we see the reverse side, which features the familiar image of the Lincoln Memorial. This design symbolizes unity and democracy, reflecting the ideals that Lincoln fought for during his presidency. The intricate details on both sides of the coin make it not just a piece of currency but a representation of American heritage and history. So, what makes the 1991 1-cent coin particularly interesting to collectors? While millions were produced, the key to its value lies in rarity and condition. Most coins from this era saw heavy circulation, meaning many are worn and tarnished. However, uncirculated examples are the real treasures. Uncirculated coins are those that have never been used in everyday transactions, and they can be worth significantly more than their face value. If you happen to have a well-preserved 1991 penny, it could be a valuable addition to your collection. Let's delve into some unique features that could enhance the value of your 1991 penny. Collectors are often on the lookout for coins with minting errors or unique characteristics. For example, some 1991 pennies may exhibit subtle variations, such as minor design errors or anomalies from the minting process. These unique features can make a coin much more desirable. Additionally, it's important to note that some 1991 pennies were struck in Philadelphia without a mint mark, while others were minted in Denver with a D mint mark. The presence or absence of these mint marks can influence the coin's value in the eyes of collectors. As we discuss the value of the 1991 1-cent coin, it's important to consider current market trends. Collectors are always seeking coins in pristine condition, and the demand for well-preserved 1991 pennies has increased in recent years. This makes it a great time for collectors to evaluate their collections, and now, for the moment you've all been waiting for. If you have an uncirculated 1991 United States 1-cent coin, or even better, one with a rare minting error, it could be worth an impressive $42,000, that's right, $42,000 for a single penny. It's incredible how something so small can hold such immense value. So, the next time you're digging through your change or sifting through your coin collection, keep an eye out for this little gem. Today, we're diving into the world of numismatics to explore a remarkable piece of American currency, the United States 1-cent coin from 1977. At first glance, you might think it's just another penny, but wait until you uncover its fascinating history and the incredible value it can hold. Stick with us until the end, and you'll discover just how much this little coin could be worth. Let's start by setting the stage for 1977. This was a year of significant change and cultural evolution in the United States. The nation was in the midst of the post-Vietnam War era, navigating economic challenges and societal shifts. Amid this backdrop, the U.S. Mint was busy producing coins to meet the needs of everyday Americans. In 1977, billions of 1-cent coins were minted as part of the Lincoln Penny series, which has been in circulation since 1909. This series has become a beloved part of American culture, reflecting the legacy of President Abraham Lincoln and his enduring impact on the nation. Now, let's take a closer look at the design of the 1977 1-cent coin. On the obverse side, you'll find the iconic portrait of Abraham Lincoln, crafted by the talented Victor David Brenner. This portrait has adorned the penny for over a century, symbolizing Lincoln's dedication to the values of unity, freedom, and democracy. Flipping the coin over, we see the reverse side featuring the Lincoln Memorial, a powerful symbol of American democracy and the ideals Lincoln fought for during his presidency. The intricate details on both sides of the coin not only showcase remarkable craftsmanship but also represent the values that define our nation. So, what makes the 1977 1-cent coin especially appealing to collectors? While millions were produced, the true value lies in rarity and condition. Most coins from this year saw significant circulation, meaning they often bear the marks of wear and tear. However, uncirculated examples are the real treasures in the numismatic world. Uncirculated coins, which have never been used in everyday transactions, can fetch much higher prices. If you have a well-preserved 1977 penny, it could be a valuable addition to your collection, especially if it's in mint condition. Let's explore some unique features that could enhance the value of your 1977 penny. One of the most sought-after varieties is the 1977 D mint mark penny, which was minted in Denver. Collectors often look for pennies from specific mints, as they can vary in value based on their rarity and demand. Additionally, certain 1977 pennies may exhibit minting errors, such as double strikes or off-center strikes. These types of anomalies are highly coveted among collectors, as they represent unique pieces of history that stand out from the typical coins. As we talk about the value of the 1977 1-cent coin, it's essential to consider current market trends. The demand for uncirculated coins has been increasing, making it an opportune time for collectors to assess their collections. And now, for the moment you've all been waiting for. If you happen to have an uncirculated 1977 United States 1-cent coin, or perhaps one with a rare minting error, it could be worth an astonishing $53,000, that's right, $53,000 for a single penny. It's incredible how something so small can hold such immense value. So, the next time you're going through your change or looking through your coin collection, keep an eye out for this hidden treasure. Today, we're diving into the fascinating world of numismatics to explore a seemingly ordinary piece of American currency, the United States 1-cent coin from 1985. You might think it's just another penny, but wait until you hear about its intriguing history and the amazing value it can hold. Stick around, because by the end of this video, you'll discover just how much this little coin could actually be worth. To understand the significance of the 1985 penny, let's take a quick trip back to the mid-1980s. This was a vibrant time in American history, marked by economic growth and cultural shifts. The U.S. was experiencing a period of recovery from the early 1980s recession, and the mint was busy producing coins to meet the increasing demand for currency. In 1985, billions of 1-cent coins were minted as part of the iconic Lincoln Penny series. This series, which has been in circulation since 1909, pays tribute to Abraham Lincoln, our 16th president, whose legacy continues to inspire Americans today. Now, let's take a closer look at the design of the 1985 1-cent coin. On the obverse side, we find the iconic image of Abraham Lincoln, designed by Victor David Brenner. This enduring portrait captures Lincoln's determination and vision, making it a cherished symbol of American values. Flipping the coin over, the reverse side features the Lincoln Memorial, a powerful symbol of democracy and unity. The detailed design not only pays homage to Lincoln's contributions but also reflects the ideals of freedom and equality that define our nation. Each aspect of this coin tells a story, making it much more than just a piece of currency. So, what makes the 1985 1-cent coin especially appealing to collectors? While millions were minted that year, the key to its value lies in rarity and condition. Most coins from this era were heavily circulated, often resulting in wear and tear. However, uncirculated examples are the true treasures in the numismatic world. Uncirculated coins, which have never been used in everyday transactions, can fetch significantly higher prices. If you happen to have a well-preserved 1985 penny, it could be a valuable addition to your collection, especially if it is in mint condition. Let's explore some unique features that could enhance the value of your 1985 penny. One particular variant that collectors seek is the 1985 double-die penny. This coin features noticeable doubling in the inscriptions and details on the obverse side, making it a highly sought-after item for serious collectors. Additionally, some 1985 pennies were minted in Philadelphia without a mint mark, while others were struck in Denver with a D mint mark. These subtle differences can greatly influence the coin's desirability and market value, making it essential for collectors to pay attention to these details. As we discuss the value of the 1985 1-cent coin, it's essential to consider current market trends. The demand for uncirculated and error coins has surged in recent years, which makes it an opportune time for collectors to evaluate their collections. And now, for the moment you've all been waiting for. If you have an uncirculated 1985 United States 1-cent coin, or perhaps one with a rare double-die error, it could be worth an astonishing $41,000, that's right, $41,000 for a single penny. It's truly remarkable how something so small can hold such significant value. So, the next time you're digging through your change or browsing through your coin collection, keep an eye out for this hidden treasure. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the 1985 penny and want to learn more about rare coins, be sure to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss a fascinating discovery. Thank you for watching, and happy collecting.